Hello, this is Caleb and Colin here to show off our progress for Game of Games. This is a VR 1v1 player experience that we are developing for our academic research project for the 2022 to 2023 school year. We're using the Unreal Engine, which prior to this, both of us were inexperienced in. And this game is essentially a collection of mini games to where two players compete against one another. So we have Burger Stacker, we have Paintball. Neither of these are done, but we do have progress to show in Burger Stacker. And we really wanted to dive into multiplayer and VR UI and understand how to make things more diegetic. So we'll show that off. So if Colin wants to take it and or take it from here and show off the joining functionality.
Alright, hello, I'm Colin, co-creator of Game of Games. Caleb has hit this nice big host button, so I'm gonna hit the join button so I can join him. And then we have this nice little UI so I can find him. So when I hit the search button, all it's gonna do is it's searching my local network for games of Game of Games, and once it finds one, it pops up here. Nice name there, very identifiable. Let's hit the join button. And here we are. Alright, now I'll pass it off to, Caleb waving at us so we can talk about the lobby.
Hello, it is I again. So our goal of the lobby was to integrate a lot of diegetic UI, which is organic movement in the VR setting. That essentially means that any UI a player is inputting, it represents an action they could be doing in the real world. So we wanted to stray away from pointers. So for example, if you look at the center table here, that's where all the actions taking place. We in the center we have a game console with two game cartridges right next to each other. If I grab one of the cartridges and I put it in there, it will select paintball as our game, and then the screen up there will update. If I grab Burger Stacker, it'll do the same thing, Burger Stacker. And then if Colin comes over here and messes with it, you could see that it properly sends the event from the client to the server and updates accordingly. So it's very nice. But so we'll put Burger Stacker in there for now because we'll show that off. And then to the right, we have the red button, which is the leave game button. If the client clicks it, they will be kicked from the server. If the host clicks it, then the entire session will shut down. So it's kind of just the get me out of here kind of button. And over here, the green button is the start game button. Whenever you press it, whatever game is in the cartridge, it will start. So if Colin wants to take it from here and show off the Burger Stacker game.
Cool, so yeah, let's head over to the Burger Stacker game. Let's hit the button. Boop. Alrighty, so as you can see, here's our Burger Stacker game. Ah, stacked so beautifully, that never happens. Um, so yeah,
It's
and
falling.
it's falling, that's fine. In this game, we basically wanted to make a game where you could interact physically with your environment while also interacting physically with your opponent. And so we're gonna stack some burgers. And that's what the game is for. So if we look at the screen, we'll see it wants us to grab our plates and stack the tallest burgers you can before dark. Alright, so we're not actually gonna play the game, so we just knock this off here. There we go. I'll knock this plate off. Player was to pick him up, and then our centerpieces very nicely go down, and then if I look up, it starts raining burgers in the rainstorm, and then the sun starts to come over. So, um, as the sun starts to get to the other side, that will basically indicate that the game starts to end, and that is dynamic. We'll have a setting in the lobby where the players can choose the time limit of the game. Right now we have it set for 1 minute just for demo purposes. But in the actual game, you can set it for much longer. It depends on how long you want your game, and the sun and lighting will move respectively. As you can see, it got brighter as the sun got towards the top, and it's going to start to get darker as the day ends. But yeah, with these burgers falling, the players would be like catching the burgers on their plates, trying to stack the tallest burger, and then you can always go and knock the other player's burger over while also trying to keep yours up. So it's a competitive game. Um, and then as we can see, it's now dark, and so the game will be ending. And here's the scoreboard. It comes up. We go over here. So one player would be designated the blue player, and the other would be designated the red player. And the score basically show us the total stacked. And then whoever has the tallest burger would get a bonus. So You don't necessarily have to have the tallest burger to win the game, but it definitely helps. You're just trying to get as many stacks, so that kind of, motivates you to keep yours standing up while you're trying to get the other person's down, kind of thing. Create some friendly competition, and then both those scores would be added together to see your total score for each player to see who won. So yeah, that is essentially the burger game. Um, it is very clearly a work in progress. We're hoping to make more progress on it soon, get it closer to being finished. I think when it is finished, it'll be really fun. And then this is, like as Caleb said, our first time using Unreal. We loved experimenting with the, making multiplayer, VR UI, interactive UI like we were talking about. Just everything about this is like, not how you make a normal game. It's all very physical. You want to talk any more, Caleb?
No, I don't think I have anything more to add.
All right. Yeah, thank you very much for watching us present our progress so far on Game of Games. We're excited to see where it goes, and we hope that someday you'll get to play it. All right. Bye-bye.
Bye bye.